What is up, guys? It is Kale here for my first ever YouTube video. Today, I will be talking about Black Ops 4 and everything that seems to be wrong with it, especially for multiplayer, league play, and Blackout. Those are the three modes that I mostly play. Been upset with the game recently, and I kind of need to get this off my chest. So, first, we're going to talk about multiplayer. Multiplayer was bad from the very start. The main thing, and everybody has talked about it, is the specialist. The specialists have no place in Call of Duty and no place in Black Ops 4. You may be wondering, why? They're so cool, you get a power up. No. The specialists reward bad players and ruin the experience for better players. There is nothing worse than a good player being on a kill streak and losing it to a guy that's got 2 kills and ends your score streak with his power up. Nothing. It's terrible. There are so many specialists that are so overpowered and they're so easy to get. The Ajax with his 9 hit shield with a gun, like he's almost invincible. The Prophet with his Tempest chaining every single person. Impossible to almost kill. The Annihilator, it's a one-shot kill. How do you counter it? Vision Pulse, you can see people through the walls. There's every single one. It's just, they don't belong. They just don't belong in Black Ops 4 and future Call of Duty. I hope future Call of Duties realize that they just shouldn't be in Call of Duty. Another thing with multiplayer. The scoring. Why are you able to get 100 points off an assist? I get that, maybe you get 140 damage on a guy and a teammate gets your kill and you're upset. But that's just Call of Duty, man. Continue playing the game. Don't reward players for doing like 20 damage and then all of a sudden they have streaks. Like it's not fun. It's not fun being streaked on your mind by a kid that just isn't even doing anything. He's not even doing anything. He's putting some damage, runs away, his teammate cleans him up somehow. It's not right. It really isn't. Yeah, but the specialists, the scoring, the maps, that's another point that I wanted to talk about. The maps, they're bland, a lot of them are medium to small size, which they're trying to make the game fast, and I understand that, but they're just not up to standards. They're really not. The best maps are Nuketown and Fire Range. They're old maps, and I don't know if they're running out of ideas. Even the DLC maps, they're not even that good either. It's just multiplayer is kind of a mess right now. Multiplayer is kind of taking a backseat to Blackout and now League play, and it's really showing. And I hope in future CODs they really kind of pick multiplayer back up, because that's kind of what made COD what it is today. Next, one of the other modes that I play a lot is League play. You're seeing that gameplay right now. League play, I actually enjoy playing League play a lot. All things that really still bother me, but League play all isn't that bad. But one thing that bothers me is the ranking system. The ranking system in League play, it can be abused at times. It's kind of, it doesn't favor the casual players. It favors players that grind. And I get that competitive mode, but if you get into a group and you have a few guys that just grind the game, they play maybe 10 hours a day, you don't have a chance of getting first place. If you're a casual player, you have no chance to get first. But you just don't have a chance to get first. It's not going to happen. If you get in a very tough group, you might be lucky to get top 10. It's just how the game is. And I wish they would have done better. I know people like the World War II system. And it's kind of like this, but it isn't. But I'm hoping in the coming CODs they can figure out, again, a better way to do this. Another thing with League play that I really don't like, the biggest thing for me, is the matchmaking. The amount of times that I load into a game and I'm with Bronze 1 players that don't have mics is absolutely unbelievable. Like, I'm currently, I think, Gold 8. Well, it's not amazing, but it's not bad at the same time. I shouldn't be teaming with Bronze 1s. It shouldn't be happening. Like, there's so many times where my teammates are just so bad and they don't have mics. It's not like they can communicate with me. And it ends up punishing me. I lose points, and then I drop down the ladder, and then all of a sudden I can't get first. It's how it is. I just wish there was a better way that I can just be paired up with like silver 5 or higher. You know, like this matchup matches up with our level. What's the point of having the levels then? It just doesn't make sense to me for that. But those are the two nitpicky things I have, I guess, with League play. Overall, I feel like it's a solid game mode, and I think it probably is the best game mode right now in Black Ops 4 besides zombies. But I'm not a big zombies guy. I don't know too much about it, so I'm not going to go into zombies. But the last one, the last topic I want to touch on is Blackout. Blackout was a game mode that got so much hype and publicity when it was coming out. Everybody wanted to play the beta. It was just one of the had very high expectations going into Blackout, and it disappointed. It fell flat on its face. Let's start with the obvious things. My biggest pet peeve with Blackout is, more specifically, four-wheelers and the hot rod cars. They do, and you can also throw the ARAB in there, but those three, they do not be able to get ran over by Johnny 87 and all of a sudden your game's over. Because there are guys that literally drop out of the helicopters and literally land on top of a four-wheeler or a car just so they can do that same thing. They will drive around the map looking for people to kill and run over. Not even trying to go for loot. If they kill you, they're not even going to loot you. They're just going to keep driving and move on to the next person. It's just not how a competitive game should be. Blackout, that's not how every Battle Royale, whether it's Fortnite, Apex, Blackout, it comes down to skill. And there's no skill in that. There's no skill in a guy driving around in a four-wheeler trying to kill you. Because it's like impossible to shoot him. You maybe get lucky with a nade. It's just, it's frustrating as can be. Another thing is the armor. The armor, if you get level 3, you are absolutely God mode. If you don't, yeah, you might as well leave the game because you are going to get melted by the guy with level 3 armor because he's probably got trauma kits, so he's going to be impossible to kill. So good luck with that. Level 3, they tried to nerf it. It's still OP. It didn't work. It's level 3 armor. Just use one armor base. I wish they would just do that. Just use one armor base so everything's even. You don't have to worry about one OP thing. If they get it, they get it. That's how it is. But don't give me level 1 and have my expectations so high. Well, it's literally a sheet of paper. But Blackout overall as a whole, it's a slow game mode. Solo is impossible because they're infested with campers, with mesh mines, and four-wheeler drivers. It was a game with so much potential, and it still does have so much potential. By the time I'm recording this, they released the trailer for the new map coming out, the Alcatraz map, where it's supposed to be close quarters and fast paced. So hopefully that can bring back Blackout. I hope you guys enjoyed this first video. Please leave a like, subscribe. I'll be bringing out more and more content. It should be better and better as it goes on. And I will see you guys all next time. Peace.